This is the second part of my Brompton bikepacking adventure through Dartmoor National Park, located in the southwest of England. I think I am done with mapping apps. My goal, to go as off-grid as possible and to get more used to wild camping. Time for some coffee and for some lunch. So far, I've cycled from Plymouth to a remote rocky outpost where I camped overnight. The next morning, I hiked across the moors with my bike in tow, searching for an ancient stone circle. I love it. What a moment to go down in my history book. In this episode, I finally discovered the monument, and the barren, rugged landscape will continue to challenge my resilience as I journey deeper into the moors. I'm in the stone circle, right in the dead centre, just about. Can't believe I made it here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here for a bit, make a coffee, make some porridge, and just chill out and enjoy the view, and then head off again. What's fascinating is that this site likely looks much the same as it did when it was first built thousands of years ago. The stone row has 157 stones, starting with larger ones at the top and gradually getting smaller as they lead up the hill. Experts think it was constructed sometime between 2500 and 1300 BC. Time for some coffee and for some lunch. Here by the stone circle. How lucky am I? Made this with my wild water. It's not too bad. It's quite good. It's tasty. I think this is a nice moment now to have a little bit of my grandmother's fudge that I homemade yesterday. Got one little piece left in this little bucket. It's her famous fudge, and I feel like she was watching over me yesterday as I was making it, telling me to keep stirring. That's the key to this fudge. Keep stirring and keep it on a low heat. I've put the recipe in the description if anybody would like to give it a go. It's the Sacred Family recipe which I'm sharing. with everyone. I think I did a good job with this. I even ordered special cane sugar online, because you must use cane sugar. That's just the little sugar boost that I need to get me off the moors. That was delish. But what was it built for? Well, that's still a mystery. No one has really dug into it yet, so the area has remained pretty much untouched. There are about 16 stone circles across Dartmoor, and this one is considered one of the most impressive, especially because of the striking stone row. It's an incredible sight, and standing here, you can really feel the history of the place. I love it. What a moment to go down in my history books. That is going down in my history books. I've made it off the moor, boggy moor, after hiking for 3 hours, 4 hours. Finally to a bridleway. I don't know if I'll be able to cycle on it, but hopefully. And at the end of the bridleway is a town called Princetown, where I will be able to restock on supplies and then go on to find my next camping spot. Princetown is north from here. Then it's about 50 kilometers towards the north of Dartmoor. I was looking forward to getting off the moors and onto a track so that I could get back on the bike and cycle. But just a few checks before I can cycle again. Oh, it's everywhere. I need water. It's even worse this side. Bloody dead sheep. And I've been drinking this water. If there's one thing I've learnt about cycling with a Brompton, it's that to avoid punctures, especially on gravel roads like this, the tyres need to be pumped up to at least 80 psi, ideally between 80 and 100. So I've got this new electric pump that was sent to me. It's the Cycplus AS2 Pro Max tyre inflator. It's chargeable, so you just charge it. It comes with a USB cable, and this is actually the first time I'm using it, so I'm gonna just actually see what's in the box here. I think now is a good time to test it out. So in the box is some instructions, a bag, I'm guessing to store it in. There's a connector to connect to the tire, a USB cable, and some other bits and pieces. And this is the actual pump. Look how small that is. And to turn it on, there's an on button here. And you can set the PSI that you want your bike to be at. So I've set this one to, well, let's set it to, I'm going to set it to 95. Whoa, didn't mean to turn it on. Set it to 95. And then I'm going to try and pump these wheels up. Oh, it is windy here up on this hill. So that goes no. Okay, here we go. Oh, it was quite low. It was at 75. Perfect. I like how this just twists, so you don't have to fiddle around with the actual pump. You can just put it on there. Right, okay, so the front wheel's not so bad. Currently 85. So that's what's good. It can tell you the current pressure as well of the tyre. But let's just get this one up to 95 as well. Perfect. So when it comes to charging, it's got a USB-C there. And it's great that you could just slip this anywhere, slip it in your pocket. Brilliant. So I'm going to just slip this in my pocket now. Get back on the road. Woo, it's getting chilly and it is windy as hell. The wheels are all pumped up, so it's a gravity cycle down to Princetown from here. Time to see some civilization again. Okay, so I've been through Maryvale. Oh God, where am I? I've Come out of Princetown, cycled a bit. I'm not been so lucky with the weather this afternoon. It's raining now, but I've got my favourite raincoat, which is flapping in the wind like it's no one's business, towards the R27 cycle route. So, see where that takes me. Please stop raining. It says it's going to stop in 12 minutes. I might just wait under this tree until it stops. It'll be much more comfortable, won't it? Although everything's kind of waterproof. I've even got a little waterproof cover for my bag on the back rack. So I think I should be all right on the road, but if it's going to stop in 12 minutes, I may as well just wait. Cycle route 27. So this will go all the way to Oakhampton through Dartmoor, and then hopefully on the way I'll find somewhere that's suitable and well sheltered to camp for the night. So that's what I figured out, and that's what I'm going to do. Coming down the cycle route was the right decision because there's the pit stop. Look, e-charging. Refreshments. Loos. Bike tools. Wow. Great. All ice creams £2. The pit stop is unmanned and relies on your honesty. That is so nice. Oh my god. This is amazing. £1 for a cup of tea, snacks, crisps, cool drinks. So that's where I stayed last night. Then I went back down the hill around this bridleway and I tried to get across here somehow to the stone circles, which I found over here somewhere. So I walked across all these moors with my bike. And then I followed the stone row all the way down to where I thought the bridleway was, but it wasn't here. It's actually here, and I cycled down the bridleway to Princetown, had a rest stop, cycled up the hill here, down the hill through Merivale, back up the hill here, and it was telling me to go down this way, but I cut through, I think, up here. Here. That's where I am right now. So my plan was to follow the 27 cycleway. Or can I go through this green? Anyway, it goes off map here, but follows this path all the way up to around here. Oakhampton. I'm thinking maybe I could camp somewhere here. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It obviously stops raining just as I put on all my waterproofs. And now it's too hot. Ready to go again on cycle route 27. Are you kidding me? Oh God, here goes nothing. Ah. Oh, it's better. This is a little bit better. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I got completely lost for a bit. I didn't really know where I was, and my phone stopped working, and it won't charge either because it says the lightning port is wet and it could take several hours. So that's that. Anyway, I had to use my map, but then it was confusing because there was a sign that said 27 National Cycle Route 27 that way, and National Cycle Route 27 that way at a T-junction. Couldn't figure out where I was. Walked around for a bit, saw a sign called Burn Cottage on the road, and then found it on the maps, and then I could figure out, okay, it was that way. Anyway, went through a village, and now I'm on this cycle route which leads all the way to Oakhampton, which is what I was hoping for. And but time is ticking away. It's getting darker. I need to find somewhere to camp very soon, before it gets too dark. So I just got woods on either side of me and a ridge on either side of me as well. So this is not going to work. But I would like to stay close to this path, so that I can get going again in the morning. So, whew, like this path, very smooth, very nice. Yeah, next mission, find somewhere to camp. Desperately trying to find somewhere to camp, and it's a choice of stop, try and find my other phone charger, my spare phone charger, to see if that will charge my phone. Maybe that could help me find somewhere, or keep going. And at the moment I've decided to keep going because it's getting dark, and I'm just hoping that eventually I will find somewhere to camp. There are moors now on the right hand side, so I'm thinking that something will hopefully come up soon. Whew. But this looks like an old train station or something. Very cool. It's not that dark yet, so I think I've still got some time, but I just need to find somewhere. I need to find somewhere to camp now. The problem was there were fences and ridges on both sides of the cycleway, so I was actually struggling to get off it. I'm wondering if those trees down there might work. I just had a nightmare. Came down here, and there's a golf course right over there, and I thought, oh, maybe I can camp there in the corner. Golf course, it's late, no one will be there now. Lo and behold, someone turned up to play right there, so I can't stay there now. I'm just gonna have to keep going. It's getting really dark, and this is turning into a bit of a nightmare, so I'm gonna have to get back up this hill and hope that I can find somewhere. I've decided I'm gonna have to buckle down here for the night. It's under some trees, it's flat, and I hope it's out of the way. I'm gonna get up really early and get on my way, hopefully before anyone wakes up. Okay. So this is definitely not how I wanted to spend my last night. Frantically rushing to find somewhere to camp. I'm on the edge of a farm, by the fence, close to the cycle path, and I just hope that it's going to be okay. It was getting dark, and I just really had to stop here. So I'm knackered, so hopefully I'll get some sleep, and then home tomorrow. Good night. I woke up after a night filled with strange dreams and vivid thoughts. It was surreal, almost like a dream, yet it felt so real. Around 27 figures stood in a circle where I had pitched my tent, all silently watching me. I couldn't tell if they were a threat or if they were there to protect me. They kept me guessing. But in the end, everything was fine. I managed to pack up and get on my bike before 6 AM, setting off for a short ride to the train station in Oakhampton. Dartmoor was an unforgettable experience. I feel like I had a wild camping breakthrough and learned some valuable lessons along the way. I need to remember to always arrive early enough to pitch the tent while it's still light. Second, plan better. And I should have found that extra cable to charge my phone. It would have saved me from scrambling for a campsite in the dark. It was a tough call though. Keep going as it got darker or stop and search for the cable. But sometimes that's just how things unfold, and in the end, it all worked out. It wasn't that long to the station, only 6 minutes from where I camped. I'm so glad I stopped there. I mean, it wasn't ideal, but I'm just glad I got the tent up and stuff before it got too dark. I definitely want to come back to Dartmoor very soon. There's so much more to explore, and now I know how to navigate the area better. Thanks again for watching and for all of your comments and support as I continue my journeys on this folding bike. If you are new to my videos, please subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. And also, are you planning any adventures anytime soon? This bike keeps taking me to incredible places I might never have visited otherwise. I feel like I found a new sense of adventure and a fresh outlook on life.